My boys, Safety Club, joining me on the DSP. Ronnie Sinclair and Sean out of Brizzy look like they're in Hawaii. Aloha, boys.
Aloha, bro.
Hello, fellas. 10.
It doesn't surprise me that you would go with a background like that. Like listening to your boys' music, it doesn't surprise me one bit.
They're just like summery, happy people. You know? Just really love the sunshine, you know.
And we struggle not to take the piss out of everything as well.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Well, that's what I expected. You know, you just never know what you're gonna get. I'm gonna get when I sit down with artists. You know, I listen to your music and I get this fun, playful lyricism, and then also you look at the music videos, and you boys just definitely do look like you're having, you know, a great time out there. Let's talk where this music, I guess, stems from. You know, for you, Ronnie, what is this style of music? Where are you coming from? What inspired, you know, I guess, Safety Club?
I don't know. I think not too sure. We listen to a lot of different, like, sort of just wild off the cuff stuff. Yeah. I don't know. It comes from just, you know, listening to rap music, you know, recently, but, you know, earlier and shit, we're into like a lot of heavy music, and I used to play a lot of folk and like country and stuff. I don't know. So just take bits from everywhere, I guess.
For sure. I think we like above all, it's like less about genres and sounds and stuff, and just like we focus a lot on people, like influence-wise, just like people sending it, just doing crazy shit. Like people, I guess like hip-hop, like Injury Reserve and like Brockhampton and stuff, people that just like do everything themselves. They make it like 4K HD. And it's like they don't compromise on anything. They just fucking get it done. Like, I think, like, above all, that's kind of like what we kind of strive for in everything, probably.
Yeah.
When did you guys actually decide that, you know, Safety Club was going to be a thing and you were actually going to release music under that name? Because it hasn't been that long that you know, have been doing it, but your sound is very refined in, I think, keeping you in that direction that I think you guys want to go.
Yeah, probably like, I don't know, like almost 5 years now.
Yeah, it'd been probably 2016 for sure. We like just started on I think we just decided both wanted to start learning Ableton. So we just like learned Ableton in our bedrooms, and then we like listened to a lot of A$AP Rocky at the time, I think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this sounds easy.
This sounds easy. No, a lot of respect for A$AP.
And then we found out it was very hard.
So over the last 6 years of, you know, working together and doing music, what have you guys learnt about, you know, where you want to go, and I guess what the sound has morphed into? You know, has it changed a lot from those first sessions, you know, learning Ableton and getting in the studio?
Oh, for sure. A lot of like I guess like probably like while we were figuring out, like we're figuring this out as we're talking to you, like probably like a lot of like the process of just learning Ableton kind of like, I think through that we learned a lot about pop. Like we at least learned that we fucking like making like, just like there's something very nice about making something that all your friends, regardless of the genre they like, fuck with. So like, I think like through learning Ableton and grinding out the like mechanical skills of making music kind of just like made us edge a little bit more towards that. So we have a lot of like random and strange and often like crazy influences, but we also just love making. It's nice when people actually like your music, you know?
You know what? If you keep that at the forefront of your career, I feel like you might do all right, you know?
Sick, bro. We'll keep that in mind.
Is there a song or a moment for the two of you when you did show it to someone or other people, or played it at a party, or you had a group of people around, where you went, all right, we might be onto something? Like the reactions were that like, okay, you know, we must be doing something right here.
Yeah.
100%.
Probably well.
Yeah, well, there's a song that we've made ages and ages ago, and like I remember Stink playing it at a house party, and like it just came like a mate of ours just put in his DJ set, and just people were just like, oh damn, like you know, they were trying to like find it and stuff like that on Spotify.
It's the classic art moment, like every artist knows, where someone goes like, "Oh man, this is actually good." Like not just
not just say, "Oh yeah, this is cool."
Yeah, no, I actually like this.
Yeah,
thanks, bro.
I'm your friend, and I have to support you in what you're doing. But this is actually good. Like I would tell someone else to listen to this.
Exactly. A very familiar moment for anyone that makes music. I think
it's like a condescending compliment in the best kind of way.
So what does the catalog, I guess, look like? You know, you haven't released a whole ton of music, but I feel like you probably are sitting on just stacks of it.
Yeah, we haven't been chilling for 5 years, I think. Like, we got a few songs.
Could be zero, could be a lot of zeros. But, you know, it's, who's to say? Well, you find out.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about a couple of these tracks. I want to talk about Juice first because, one, I think it's a vibe, and two, it reminded me a lot of like an early Little Dicky track, you know, like great lyricism, good flows, but also in tongue in cheek of being like, I don't take myself and what we're doing too seriously at the same time.
I think going into it, like it's definitely, you start with like some sincere rap stuff, and then a bit of the humor, like the personality creeps in, I guess, as you work on it. And sort of, it was definitely, all of the stuff is very sincere, but we just kind of like jokes that we think are funny in there, and just like work on lines that, you know, we think are just like our sort of personality, I guess.
Yeah, it's like if you put us in a room making some lyrics, eventually some funny shit, some stupid shit will probably come out.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like, we don't like necessarily try to make serious music or try to make like music that like bars that are funny or whatever, but it's just like, I guess like just all our influences plus our personalities. That's what comes out.
It's the natural force of gravity.
Let's talk about a studio session, or you guys in the studio, Shan, because you know you've got a producer and then you've got the rapper. What is it? How does it flow? How does it work for you guys going back and forth and writing and producing the songs? Is it very much collaborative? Is it very much in the moment?
Normally what happens is Al comes over, Ronnie comes over. This is my room. We don't actually live in Hawaii.
Oh mate, the jig is up, boys.
This is where the magic happens, and where we make the music. But Ronnie comes.
Hey, back to Hawaii.
Exactly. We like to holiday. Normally Ronnie will come over, and then we not like just kind of like the start of a Kenny Beats battle. We would be like, make me a RuneScape type beat or whatever, and then we make a beat on the spot, and just normally like we'll come up with kind of a little bit of a loop or whatever, write a hook. Then Ronnie normally sits outside for like 45 minutes while we just like play the beat through the wall. And then like we normally try and get the hook down on the first day, and then lyrics sometimes take a long time to write. Like it's fucking hard writing good lyrics. So then we like brew on it for like maybe like a week or so, normally record a verse, and then probably like sit on it for like 2 months while we wig out about whether it's good enough, and then start showing people.
The lyrics take as long as like maybe 3 or 4 existential crises.
Exactly. Exactly.
What's the moment for you guys when you do realize that it is a song? You know, what level or cusp does it have to get to where you go, yeah, this is going to be one that we release?
Oh, that's a good question.
Good point.
I don't know. Dude, I don't even really know.
Is it reactions? Is it a feeling for you guys?
I think for myself, I kind of feel like if I would stand up, if I'm like listening to it and I stand up and just start jigging,
pacing,
just do an Irish jig, start pacing or something like that. Like it's inspired me to move. I guess you know that's I kind of know that's me. But
I guess there's also that like there's a point in which you start adding things, and then you're just changing things. Maybe you add a couple of things, and then after a while, it seems like anything you add, anything you change, kind of like sucks more than the thing you had before. Or like it feels like you need to take that thing out. I guess once you get there and enough friends like say they actually like it.
That's the other big thing.
Yeah.
External validation.
Yeah.
For you, Ronnie, you said it's when you get your little jig on.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, who choreographed your Juice music video? Because, mate, you got some moves in there.
That was inspired by yours truly.
Yeah.
Just off the height, I guess. Yeah.
That's just you on the Friday, Saturday night on the dance floor. That's where we can expect to see you.
Yeah, you get like 2.5 liters of orange juice in me, man. I'm gonna act up. I'm gonna be jigging.
Anyone's gonna act up with 3 liters of like the worst quality orange juice in them.
Yeah.
How many takes for that music video? Because I'm pretty sure I watched it, I think, twice. Was it all one take? All one take in the video?
All one take. How many takes do you think it was? Have a guess.
Oh, I would love to say that Ronnie did it in one, but I just don't think that it was. I'm going to say it's like, at least like 15, 20.
Well, so we had to be out of there at midnight and we left about, what was it, like an hour? We left 2.5 hours to get it done and like the whole Juice music video. And because of various technical difficulties on the night, we ended up with like 45 minutes to do the whole thing. So I think he got 2 takes at the left-hand side. They're not the same take. I'm sorry to ruin them.
Okay.
2 takes.
No, that is the magic of music videos and radio and TV. You can fake it and no one will ever know.
Yeah, the magic of having almost no budget.
Yeah.
So the left-hand side, I think we had 2. Was it 3? 2.
I think it was 3.
3, but I accidentally poked my head into one of them. So we had 3 takes on that side. And then the right-hand side, we had 1 take. We didn't even get to see whether we had the shot or not because we had to leave in like 2 minutes after the camera stopped rolling. So we just instantly bowed. We didn't know if we actually had the shot until the next morning. So, yeah. That 4 takes total, 3 good ones.
Like I said, I couldn't tell from watching it, a couple times that there was more than 1 take in there. So, you did your purpose, you did the job well, and I think you executed with the budget that you had in play, boys.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
You come off the back of that song. How did you feel about the reaction? How did you feel about releasing that song and what came back to you and the feelings of having that track out?
It was just like such a good feeling to just have something out because we'd just been sitting on stuff for years and years, and finally to have something out, it was like, damn, I can actually. Yeah. When people ask me like, "Oh, what are you doing with your life?" It's like,
show me Spotify.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's my digital resume.
Yeah.
But it was really good, and I think a lot of our friends and people who've been following us for a while, like, were kind of like, oh shit, like, okay, like this is out of left field, like, fuck.
Yeah. The visuals especially, I feel like, make it feel for everyone else like that it's more real. Like, we've been sitting in it for years, but for everyone else, it's like, oh, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Were you guys more nervous releasing your first song or then releasing your second song because, you already had something out there? You kind of went, oh, we need to, do better than that one. We got to, be bigger and do something cooler.
I don't know. I think definitely the first one was a bit more nerve-wracking for me because I didn't even know if people were going to get with it at all. Like, I was like, we got nothing else and no metrics of, benchmarks or whatever. So, yeah.
I was going to say the second one because it's a bit more freaky in terms of song structure, like with the switch up and everything. Yeah. I was going to, didn't sit. But it seems like everyone kind of, almost fucks with it more. So, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
What's the, when there's 2 people in a group or in a band or whatever it is, there's always, the decision making of, all right, we love this song. This one's going to be the next one. How do you guys go about picking what the next one is? Is it formulaic? Is it you pick it out of a hat, or do you guys usually just agree on everything?
We usually have like a duel at dawn.
Who won the most recent one then?
You should see my back, bro. I got so many bullet holes in it. I'm just getting clapped for real. I don't know. I think it's always been pretty mutual. I think.
Yeah, it takes normally we punch out like the first part of a song and know whether it's one that we think is like solid, that it's one that we want to like at least finish and get mastered and fully done like pretty quickly. And then it's like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Like once we get to that point, most of the time we're pretty much in sync about like what we think about it.
So, you know, it's crazy to say, but we're, you know, in the back end of the year. I feel like I was just chatting to artists and asking them, you know, what's on their plan for 2021. And this year has, you know, been crazy in itself. For you boys, you know, what is the plan moving forward into the next 4 months before we get out of the year? Is it music? You got videos already done. What's on the cards?
I get a little bit of a secret. Like we don't want to give everything away, but like I said before, we haven't been chilling for 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got stuff stacked up.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Well, from Hawaii, you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's pretty much hard to not just be relaxed and just press send on all the distro and get those tracks out there as fast as possible.
Yeah,
Surf's up, dude. Straight up.
yeah, I just surf into my bungalow and just click send. Click pop.
Are you guys project driven? Do you want to do projects, or are you know just kind of cruising?
I think like we love like we really do want to do like a solid project, but we also like when people do 6 streams of singles and like smaller like EPs and like that sort of thing. Like, so we want to like, I don't know, just do whatever feels like the right thing to put out next, I think is like what we want to do at every stage. But man, I love making skits. So we probably got to do an EP at some point, album, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I appreciate you taking the time. The new track Icy is out everywhere right now. Go check it out. Go check out the music video because, like I said, you guys really do have fun in it, and just keep having fun. I think you guys are on a good wicket. So, you know, do what you got to do, and you've always got a home here on the DSP. We're going to continue going crazy with this Icy track.
Thanks very much, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.